The latest on a shooting at an office park in northeastern Maryland. All times local 9:20 p.m. A police chief in Delaware says the suspect in the shooting of 6 people in Delaware and Maryland, 3 fatally, discarded a handgun and ran when police spotted him walking in a town. Wilmington Police Chief Robert Tracy says 37-year-old Ratty Prince was arrested by police and federal agents after he had run about 75 feet Wednesday night in Glasgow. No one was hurt in the apprehension. Prince has been the subject of a multi-state search since the shooting Wednesday morning at his job in Edgewood, Maryland. Tracy said at a news conference that a tip led authorities to Prince's car, which they found unoccupied, near a high school about 5 p.m. Wednesday. Prince was found nearby. Tracy says the suspect never made it onto school grounds. Tracy says arrest warrants are being prepared in both states, and Prince will have a bail hearing in Delaware but did not say when. 9 p.m. The Harford County Sheriff's Office has identified 3 people they say were killed by a coworker who opened fire at a granite countertop business. The Sheriff's Office said Wednesday night on its Facebook page that the people who died were Bears Contudev, 53, of Virginia, Jose Hidalgo Romero, 34, of Aberdeen, Maryland, and Enos M. Voljak, 48, of Dundalk, Maryland. 2 other employees were also shot early Wednesday at Advanced Granite Solutions, in Edgewood, Maryland, and Ratty Labib Prince is also suspected by police of a non-fatal shooting later in the morning in Wilmington, Delaware. Prince was arrested Wednesday night in northern Delaware after a 10-hour manhunt, 7:35 p.m. The suspect in the shooting of 6 people in Maryland and Delaware, including 3 who died, is in custody. The Harford County Sheriff's Office in Maryland tweeted Wednesday night that 37-year-old Ratty Labib Prince was apprehended a short time ago in Delaware by ATF and allied law enforcement agencies. Police say Prince shot 5 coworkers early Wednesday in Edgewood, Maryland, then drove to Wilmington, Delaware, and shot a man he knew at an auto sales and service business. 3 of Prince's coworkers at Advanced Granite Solutions died, and 2 are in critical condition. 7 p.m. Police in Delaware say the car driven by a man authorities say shot 6 people he knew in Maryland and Delaware, killing 3 of them, has been recovered unoccupied. The suspect has not been found. A spokeswoman for Wilmington, Delaware, police says found the vehicle driven by 37-year-old Ratty Labib Prince was found about 6 p.m. Wednesday outside the city, in Newcastle County. Police say after Prince shot 5 people in Edgewood, Maryland, he drove to Wilmington, where, authorities say, he shot a man he knew at a used car lot. Overhead highway signs displayed a description of Prince's black 2008 GMC Acadia Sport utility vehicle to aid the search for him. 5:10 p.m. A man who police say shot 6 people he knew in Maryland and Delaware, killing 3 of them, had scared a previous employer so badly that the man tried to get a restraining order against him. Ratty Labib Prince remained at large Wednesday after the morning shootings. A Harford County judge denied the February request by Philip Siason of JPS Marble and Granite. The judge said Siason didn't meet the required burden of proof for the order. Siason had told the court Prince punched a coworker and was fired. Prince later told Siason had been provoked and wanted his job back. He also sought unemployment payments. Siason notified an agency inquiring about unemployment benefits that Prince had been fired and that he was working for another company. Siason said that after that, Prince came to see me, cursed and yelled. I felt very threatened because he is a big guy and very aggressive on me. Siason told the court that he was aware that Prince illegally possessed guns. Siason said Prince did not hurt me physically, but I do not want to wait till he will. Plus, he already punched a coworker. 5 p.m. The suspect in a Maryland office shooting that left 3 people dead has an extensive criminal history in neighboring Delaware. Wilmington Police Chief Robert Tracy said at a press conference Wednesday that 37-year-old Ratty Prince has been arrested 42 times in Delaware alone. Tracy said the criminal record includes 15 felony convictions, 4 misdemeanor convictions and numerous arrests for violations of probation. Prince is also accused of shooting 5 of his coworkers Wednesday in an office park in Harford County, Maryland, killing 3 of them. The other 2 are in critical condition. Police say Prince then drove to Delaware and shot a man at a Wilmington car dealership with whom he had a dispute. 4:10 p.m. A police chief says the Maryland office park gunman had beefs with a man in Wilmington, Delaware, and shot him twice. Wilmington Police Chief Robert Tracy said Wednesday afternoon that the shooting victim is at a hospital and is expected to survive. He says the victim was able to tell police that 37-year-old Ratty Labib Prince shot him. Prince is also accused of earlier shooting 5 of his coworkers in Maryland, killing 3 of them. The other 2 are in critical condition. Tracy says authorities have not heard or seen Prince since the shooting about 10:45 a.m. He says officers chased him briefly but then lost him. 3:45 p.m. A man who works near a used car lot where a shooting took place in Wilmington, Delaware, says he heard a pop and saw a woman run out of the business office. Authorities say a gunman who killed 3 coworkers at a Maryland office complex Wednesday is also responsible for the shooting in Delaware. It's not clear if anyone was hurt in the Delaware shooting. The witness spoke to the Associated Press on the condition of anonymity because he feared retaliation while the suspect was at large. The witness said a man inside the 28th Street Auto Sales and Service garage closed the door to the area after the woman joined him. The witness then heard a second pop, saw the garage door open and the man and woman flee. At that point, another man ran from the office, jumped into a sport utility vehicle, backed up and drove off. Another person then emerged from the office and ran away. 3:15 p.m. Police say a man suspected of killing 3 coworkers in Maryland later shot an associated used car lot about an hour away in Wilmington, Delaware. Wilmington police spokeswoman Stephanie Castellani says the shooting at mid-morning Wednesday in Delaware's largest city was not a random act. She did not release the extent of the victim's injuries. Police along the Northeast Corridor are looking for 37-year-old Ratty Labby Prince, of Elkton, Maryland. Authorities in Harford County, Maryland, said he shot 5 people at Advanced Granite Solutions just before 9 a.m., then drove to Wilmington. As police combed the area looking for Prince, there is a heavy police presence along Interstate 95 in both states. Cruisers are stationed at cut-throughs in the median, and overhead highway signs are displaying a description of Prince's black 2008 GMC Acadia sport utility vehicle and its Delaware license plate of PC 64273, 2:40 p.m. A newspaper is reporting that a man who police say killed 3 people and wounded 2 more at his Maryland workplace was fired from another job earlier this year after he attacked a coworker. The Baltimore Sun reports that a former coworker of Ratty Prince sought a restraining order against him in February. In an application for his request, the coworker said Prince had punched another employee in the face and threatened employees. The man said in his written application that Prince came back to the business several times after he was fired. He said one time, Prince came to see him, and cursed and yelled at him. The person wrote, "I felt very threatened because he is a big guy and very aggressive on me." The man said Prince did not get physical with him, but wrote, "I do not want to wait until he will." A Harford County District Court judge denied the order. The article didn't identify the coworker or the business. 2 p.m. A man wanted in the shooting of 5 people at his workplace in Maryland is now suspected in a later shooting in Delaware. The Wilmington Police Department said in a news release Wednesday afternoon that officers are searching for Ratty Labby Prince. Police say he's wanted in both the multiple shooting early Wednesday in Edgewood, Maryland, and another shooting at mid-morning in Wilmington. Wilmington police say Prince has an address there and relatives in the area. He was last seen driving a black 2008 GMC Acadia sport utility vehicle with Delaware tags. 1:30 p.m. A property manager says the man police believe killed 3 people and wounded 2 others at his Maryland workplace often paid his rent late but was always polite and cooperative. Heather Todd said Ratty Labby Prince has rented a 3-bedroom townhouse since November 2014. Todd said Prince lives there with his girlfriend. Her company, Homes for Rent, has filed 8 petitions for non-payment of rent against the couple. But she said they always ended up paying their rent and the company never had to schedule an eviction. Authorities say Prince shot 5 employees at Advanced Granite Solutions, where he also worked. Police are still looking for Prince. They say he is armed and dangerous. 12:15 p.m. Police are looking for a man accused of shooting 5 people at his workplace in northeastern Maryland, killing 3. Authorities say the suspect is armed and dangerous. They identified the man as 37-year-old Ratty Labby Prince. They say he is driving a black 2008 GMC Acadia with the Delaware license plate PCO 64273. Gov. Larry Hogan said late Wednesday morning that the killer remains on the loose. The governor says the violence at Advanced Granite Solutions left 3 dead and 2 in critical condition with gunshot wounds to the head. 11:25 a.m. A Maryland sheriff says 3 people have been killed and 2 were wounded during a shooting at an office park in the northeastern part of the state. Harford County Sheriff Jeffrey Galler identified the shooter Wednesday morning as 37-year-old Ratty Labby Prince. He says Prince opened fire with a handgun and police are looking for him. He is considered armed and dangerous. The suspect and the victims were all associated with the company at the Emerton Business Park in Edgewood. The sheriff says the two wounded people are in serious condition. Nearby schools have been locked down as a precaution. The business park is just south of the Interstate 95 interchange with Route 24.